Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Every business and every trader needs a plan, a trade plan. You need some stocks for that trade plan. Assuming tomorrow will be an up day, I have a long trade plan with some stock picks. Let me share that with you today. But before I do, I want to remind you that the Stock Planner channel is a education channel. We seek advice from each other, try to help each other, but we don't take any kind of trade advice from anybody on the internet, including the Stock Planner. We do our own due diligence. We learn how to do our own trades and learn our strategy, learn our indicators, and win. Let's make our plan for tomorrow. I use two programs, TradingView, and I share a lot of my ideas on TradingView, and I also use a charting and financial programming program called OmniBroker. This is OmniBroker, and I used a dark background instead of the white background I use on TradingView. And on this, I have painted the 50-day moving average, the zero lag MACD, the stochastic RSI, and the RSI set at 4. I choose to have my zigzag throttled back, which is slightly different than the one on TradingView. It's throttled back at 7%, and I have an extra indicator. It's a momentum indicator called TTM squeeze. You don't need this momentum indicator. The MACD has a momentum indicator as well. But I like this one because of the colors and the fact that when it's flat, when the stock is flat, I get little dots there. I like to see that, little dots when the stock is flat. Anyway, I've written a program to give me some signals. Kind of looks like that. There's my zero lag MACD. I programmed it in there to my specifications. Buy and sell singles there. And what this program does is if the MACD is below the 0, and that's the time I can take a long trade, and if the RSI 4 dips below the 30 and comes back around, I can take the trade. And if the stochastic RSI goes below the 20, I can take a long trade. It's the opposite for a short trade. It's above the 0, the stochastic comes below the 80, and the RSI comes below the 70. If they all occur at one time, like it did here, you can go short. And if they all occur at one time within about 3 or 4 bars of each other, by the way, 3 or 4 bars, if it all occurs within 3 or 4 bars, I can take a long. And you can kind of see the little arrows there. But Apple, really trading in a little range here, so it's got to be careful. So tomorrow, if it's going to be an up day, maybe Apple go up. It's trading at its all-time highs. My program says it's going up. This particular program is about 50% right, and when it's right, it stays right for quite a bit of time. Like in this case, short, in this case. TTM squeeze, we have some momentum up, and we got some fading momentum, and right now we got the dots, which means no momentum. And sometimes they change colors here. I did not program this. I got this from somebody. When it's the blue dots, there's a tendency for it to go up, and when the red dots, it's a tendency to go down. It's kind of a little predictor. But when you see those dots, you got some consolidation. If you're a breakout player, that's the time to take a breakout, because surely it's going to go pop. We had it here, and you had the breakout. I don't know how to play breakouts, but that a lot of people do, and they use this TTM squeeze for the breakout plays. Right here, TTM squeeze, no momentum, breakout. No momentum up here. If you're an optimist and don't believe we have inflation or have a recession, go for it. If you believe there's going to be some tightening of the budget, some playing around with the stimulus package and the infrastructure package, maybe go short. I'm undecided. My program is saying go long. I'll write it down and look at it, see how things work in tomorrow. But tomorrow's Friday, so I might wait to the mid part of the day, around 1 or 2 o'clock, and see how things going, and maybe enter a trade for the weekend. I'm not adverse to that. AppleB, RSI below the 0, and pretty good down below the 0. I like that when I see that. Same situation over here, and that would have been, and you had a little pop. Stochastic RSI and the RSI. Look at this run. Look at this zigzag. Seems to be leveling off a little bit. MACD, but it's not really far below the 0. I like them a little further, but the stochastic RSI come around, and the RSI a while back sometimes when you have a long trending stock, I have the MACD to take the trade during that long trend. That's what we have here. The RSI, anyway, I'd stay away from ACN since it's leveling off. American Tower, the RSI has come up around, stochastic come around, MACD is way below. This looks good for a long, but no momentum. Do your own due diligence, make your own decision. The indicators look good, momentum doesn't. BDX, gap, will it fill? MACD way below the zero, stochastic come around, RSI perfect. BDX has been showing up for the last couple days. BHP, possibly too close to the zero line, is trading above its 50. Program showing along. Benefocus, gap, will it fill? RSI was going up, but now it's come back down in the last couple days. Stochastic hit a peak. It had a red bar today. I'd wait. CCI crown, pretty much level for the last few days after it gapped down. This all looks good. Stocks tend to fill the gap. I repeat, not thrilled with Apple. I like ABBV ABBV. Don't like the way Accenture's looking. American Tower, no momentum. BDX, I think the gap will fill. I like it. BHP, you decide. Benefocus, I think eventually the stock will fill, but this could take a couple months. The 50 is pointing down. CCI, this has been hanging for the last 2 weeks. With an earlier trade here, and it's just been doing nothing. Do your own due diligence. That's my stock list today. It's got 2 or 3 on there that I consider, and I have one other one, SWKS. RSI, it's down below. It hasn't come around yet, though. It's not come around. It's not come around. And it's not come around, but it's way below. Is it stopped diving? I'd watch this for a long. Skyworks. Watch it for a long. Anyway, I like what I'm doing. I'm not taking myself too serious. I'm going to wait a little bit and play a little defensive moves in the morning. I have about 4 or 5 losing trades, losing around $300 or $400. I have some winning trades as well. So I'm going to play defensive tomorrow and see how happy trading and catch you on the flip. Do your own due diligence. Okay.